As your Lanello, I bless you. On Christmas Eve, the day I was born, in my final incarnation as Mark Prophet. And the story of my incarnation is similar to yours, many of you, in that I was born into a family devotional in nature, yet not quite with an understanding that we all have in this hour of the higher walk with God that is possible for everyone. The mystical union betwixt the soul and the spirit. The God light embedded within the threefold flame of the heart. And how that may be expanded by one's conscious choice to fan the flame through love, love of God, love of all mankind, love of one's higher self, and one's mission to share that love to many souls. My story is your story because we are one. And my keynote, Green Sleeves, or as some have called it, What Child Is This?, is the music of the birth of the divine man-child in Jesus and within all. I have ascended, and you are yet in the realms of the flesh, working toward this initiation and ultimate destiny of your union with God. If you study my life, you will have keys to your own incarnation of the Word. You will discover the means whereby one may feel the eternal love fire of God burning within one's breast, and then make daily progress toward the initiations whereby that destiny is fulfilled, that dream is realized. Imagine yourself now fully ascended in the light and free, as I am, and as Jesus the Christ is. Imagine the feeling of oneness with God, the totality of being your true essence for all eternity, unlimited in the resources available to you to share light and the virtues of God with all sentient beings. As you imagine it, as you conceive of it, and as you attempt to realize it more and more each day through your conscious choices, your story merges with our story, and we write a new history, dearest ones, whereby many may be raised in light, and ultimately the destiny of this earth may be realized through initiates and then all mankind. The Christmas story has been told, now for over 2,000 years. Yet how many have fully embodied that light of the Christ, born within Jesus, within themselves? How many have understood the reason he came beyond what is within Scriptures, and the deeper mysteries that may be understood by merging with that light that he bore and that he still emanates to earth and her people. If you choose to write a new story of your ascent day by day, then maybe, blessed hearts, one day this record of your victory will be a legacy for thousands and millions, like it is for Jesus. And those who look to me as a messenger, as a friend, as a benefactor, may also look to you for light, for virtues, and for those things that may assist them on their journey to their divine destiny. I will share one snippet of time before my incarnation. For you see, as John Mark, I was a teenager at the time of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. Therefore you may intuit that I was waiting in the wings in the etheric octaves of light and witnessed the birth of Jesus from those plains from which I descended as a young boy to eventually write my testament and witness to his life as the living Christ, following Peter on a number of journeys, and then fulfilling my destiny in that life, yet being required to re-embody until the 20th century. What I will share with you now is what I saw from on high as the angels gathered, as the shepherds gathered, as the wise man later came, and as all of heaven was invested in the work of protecting the incarnation of the divine man-child within Jesus. You see, dearest ones, it involved the archangels and their archai. It involved many legions of angels and the choirs thereof. It involved initiates of the sacred fire, arhats, both upon earth and upon heaven, including the Magi, whom you will sing to this night, to bring about the alchemical matrix by which, through which, the entire life prescribed for Jesus would eventuate in his victory the redemption of souls, the saving of mankind through his intercession and example. I was witness to how heaven was integrally involved at every level of the preparation of Mary, of Joseph, and of the Essene community, of John and Elizabeth, of Anna and Joachim, and many others, for this mission to be fulfilled. And I must say that even a number of you were involved at some level, either while in or out of embodiment, at that time. And you too, resonating with the living Christ of Jesus, have reincarnated till this day, still in support of his and Magda's Piscean dispensation, now traversing to Aquarius, now manifesting in a new light and a new messianic message of divine love to be brought forth at this time. If you could see how all of these players on this grand stage of life were invested in this particular mission, you would be amazed, and yet it gives pause to consider how every mission of every soul is important. How heaven pulls many strings to see that various life streams would be born at particular moments in time and space to fulfill their destiny as a greater part of God's plan. Therefore, as I pull back the veil from your eyes, and you see the totality of your soul's descent into matter, all of your incarnations, and your mission as the Universal White Brotherhood has laid it out for your soul to be realized. You may see just how important putting all of these pieces together is your life, your victory, and the fulfillment of your Dharma. If any one of you in any way leaves off of that which you vowed to fulfill, you will see the gap that must then be filled by another initiate or sponsored soul. With this understanding, my hope is that this night you realize the complete importance of who you are to the greater plan, just as Jesus was important, or the destiny of this earth to be realized. Therefore, as you have received so great a light, so great a teaching, an amazing understanding of the path, truly you have every resource that you require to be victorious and to also ascend at the close of this incarnation. And if you will pledge again, honoring the life of Jesus as we do now, to daily give birth to some aspect of the Christ within yourself, then I can assure your sponsoring masters, the sponsors of the Heart Center movement, the Great White Brotherhood and their various councils, and those who work on the destiny of Earth as Freedom Star, that we can move forward with various plans, with initiatives of light, because those with whom I am speaking, with whom I am communicating, have vowed to so fulfill their life's calling. Yes, blessed ones, with God all things are possible, and with you, with God, all things are also possible. Therefore, walk with God, talk with God, as Jesus did. Incarnate that word through your conscious life. Live daily within the flame of love, wisdom, and faith. Realize that the example of Jesus is one that you may follow all the way. And though we celebrate the birth of Jesus tomorrow, celebrate your own rebirth with Him in this light. See yourself again as immaculately conceived by God in the beginning and reverently held in the hollow of His hand now for millennia, and represent the fullness of your God identity to those who look to you as a resource of light. For Christmas may truly be every day when you live this type of conscious life. And the Christ Mass as a celebration of this incarnation may also be celebrated for each of you, dearest ones, by us, by the angels, many divine shepherds, the Magi ascended, and the great hosts, even from far-off worlds. There is no better time to look up to your source and to fulfill your destiny than now. There is no better place to do it than here. I am with you, with Claire de Lis all the way. And as you pray, make your calls, meditate, and involve yourself in divine service to life. We will fulfill all that we have pledged to the Lords of Karma to complete through devotees and initiates upon earth. We pray that you will maintain this connection with us, and that every piece of the puzzle will be placed in its proper position by each of you as our friends, our disciples, our initiates. Now sing and revel in the light of the aborning one, the man-child. For many angels will sing with you this night, and the choirs of heaven will unleash a great conflagration of sacred fire originating from this place and from the hearts of those participating, to encircle the earth and give new hope to all mankind in this dark night, now made bright by your light. Thank you, blessed hearts, for your listening ears, for your generous hearts, for your receptive minds, and for the living reality of that Christ Spirit within your soul. I thank you.